What's going on, guys? It's your boy K-Aus bringing you guys another video. Okay, today I'm gonna be bringing you guys kind of like a little bit of a beginner's video, but it's also a little bit of a higher level video for adjusting on defense, especially in Madden 19. This doesn't really relate too much to other games because every game's kind of different. So I'm gonna be showing you guys something that's really important and something I stick to personally almost every single down. I'm not sure if everyone agrees with it, but I think it's easily the most important thing this year as far as stopping the pass. So I'm just going to show that 3-3-5-I because that's pretty much what everyone's running right now. And I'm just going to come on double and sail. So as you can see, the corner route on circles a deep corner route, and pretty much every popular formation this year has a deep corner route. Otherwise it's not really a good offense, and that's what a lot of people rely on. And cloud flats just don't play it. I'll show you one time here with cloud flats that it won't play it, and then we'll jump into the adjustments and show you guys what you guys need to do to play better defense. So I'm just gonna max protect. Okay, and I'll just put clouds out there for you guys. Okay. And I'm not gonna. This is an offensive video, so I'm not. This is a defensive video, so I'm not gonna just show you guys cover 2 cloud, cover 4 cloud, cover 3 cloud. You guys will get the gist from the cover 3 cloud, but essentially, you can see it doesn't even come close to playing it. So, if you put cloud flats out there and they don't play the corner route, and you put deep blues out there and they get pulled back by streaks and they don't play the corner route, what are you guys supposed to do? So, this is what you guys have to learn to get better at Madden. You absolutely have to, and it requires your user. So I literally will play hard flats every single down. I literally will play hard flats every single down. As you can see, I'm playing hard flats. I literally will never play cloud flats unless I can play the sticks. Unless I can play the sticks where it's like 2nd and 15, 2nd and 17, 2nd and 18, 3rd and 19. I'm not playing cloud flats because they literally won't play anything. If I play a cloud flat, so let me play a cloud flat right here. Watch this drag. Okay, I'm gonna run the same exact setup. This would usually be a running back at the tight end, so this drag would have a lot more space, but that's okay. We got to the 39 or 40, and we were at the, okay, we got to the 49, yeah, the 41. So we gained about 10 yards. We gained about 10 yards on that drag with the cloud flat, right? And that's crazy to me. We just gained 10 yards, whereas I could still throw my corner out too. So I can throw my drag, I can throw my corner out, and they're both big gains. So let me reset it back up on defense after we set up the play on offense. Okay, so I literally play hard flats every down, and it just puts stress on your user. You have to know where the corner routes are coming from. So if I'm playing trips tight end, I know the deep corner routes on circle. So now when they set up this play, emotionally over block, I can lurk the drag for a little bit. Now I'm back, and I'm back on the corner route. So that's just an example right there. If you're playing against a good formation, trips tight end bunch, pretty much, you have to lurk the deep corner routes yourself. You have to play hard flats. Now, I'm going to jump into pass and show you guys a couple of the deep corner routes that they use, but they also use them in West Coast. So in pass, they have bunch curl flat and bunch trail. And then in West Coast, they have deep corner and they have Z-spot. And then they have one short corner route, which is stick. However, the way that bunch works, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to gain yards against cloud flats, and so you can't play cloud flats on that side either, really. So I'll jump into bunch real quick, and then I'll kind of after I've shown you guys the kind of basis of why you're doing what you're doing, kind of give you guys my full out philosophy on it. So come on, 3-5 out again. We're gonna come on a bunch, and I'm just gonna run curl flat. There, pass curl flat. Keep in mind they can do this out of bunch trail and Z spot and deep corner as well. So all you got to do is max pro. People put slants, people put drags, people put a deep in route maybe, but it doesn't really matter. It gets over the clouds, and I don't need to show you again because it's the same exact corner route that was in the other formation. So now, knowing the formation that you're playing against, you're thinking to yourself, okay, if they have a deep corner out on the right, I can't play with my cloud, I can't play with my deep blue. I have to user it. So we're gonna hard flat to stop any drags late. We're gonna have a hard flat to stop flat routes from the tight end and hooper. And what we need to take away is the middle of the field. So now, when you're usually running 3-3-5 odd with this setup, 2 hard flats, you're lurking in the middle of the field. Okay, so since I have middle of the field responsibility, I can't go lurk the corner route because I'm going to give up something wide open in the middle of the field. So let me reset it here. Knowing it's like, okay, I think they're going to run bunch curl flat. They've been killing me with it, right? Now, I leave my 3-rec. And now, that will play the middle of the field for me while I go out there and lurk the corner route. Right? So, that's another way just to kind of make up where your user can't go. If your user has to be in 2 spots on the field, that's perfect offense. Because you can't cover both. You only have 1 user. So, the hard flat helps you in that it takes away a lot of what the opponent is doing because they always have a flat route there. They have a drag, flat from the tight end. And the flat from the tight end is really, really what kills bunch people. Because out of mesh post and out of stick, if you leave a cloud flat, they're able to glitch through the flat and get about 8 or 9 yards with a chance to truck with a guy like Shannon Sharp. So I'm never playing cloud flats. Now, I'm just going to show you this setup against bunch curl flat. And everything is really taken away. Now, something that you might say is now like, okay, well, you're leaving your 3-rec, right? Now you don't have a flat on the left. And then they're like, well, I could just attack the left side of the field. Well, yeah, now that's the chess match of Madden. So if you're taking away the left flat to have a guy in the middle of the field, then you might have to go lurk that flat. So maybe they go to verticals or pat sail or something, and they wheel their running back. I've seen people do this out of pat sail. I'm just gonna do it out of verticals real quick, and they do this, and you have a defensive setup like this. Okay, well, that's user recognition. You see the running back go out on a wheel. You're starting to think to yourself, okay, it's probably not bunch curl flat anymore. And if it is, they're at least sending out their running back, so it's less blockers. So as you're sending 5 at them, 5 to 6, they're not going to have time. So if you take away that first read, then they can't do anything because they won't have time to throw a deep corner route because they're getting sacked. So say you did this setup, and they're in verticals. Now, I would usually do this against. They probably wouldn't do this setup out of verticals. They probably do it at a pat sail, so that wheel route from the tight end is likely going to be open. But I'm just going to show you guys what you do with the user. Okay, you see this guy out, and actually it really wasn't open. And as you can see, they got sacked in a heartbeat. So it's really the 2 things that I'm trying to teach you guys today is user recognition and playing hard flats. Those are the 2 things that you need to do in order to get better at this game. So as you can see, neither was really open. Maybe they could have passed that out the tight end, I'm not sure, but it didn't look like it was really that open. But essentially, so we're working on user recognition against the popular formations and playing hard flats. The way that you are able to do this is you play the hard flat, right? And you know which plays will beat those hard flats, and being able to recognize the play setups for those plays. So the first step is having good user recognition. So if you're going against Pat's bunch, right? Here's the plays that they have. They have Pat Sale. I'll just go back into the playbook and show you guys. They have Pat Sale. They have Pat Sale. You see that post on the left? If you see that post on the left, you automatically know Pat Sale. That's what I'm watching pre-snap on that. And if you see Pat's curl flat, the guy's almost always on a drag. The only thing they really ever put him on a drag for is Pat's curl flat. Or if they're in West Coast, it's stick. But, so if you're looking at that, and as well, if you see the outside fade, you can kind of look at both at the same time. You don't have to zero in on the ISO receiver. If you see the guy on the outside fade, you're thinking, okay, deep corner route. Corner strike, people rarely ever use this. That corner route does also get over clouds, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But if you see the table route maybe, then you can go out and recognize corner strike and know that table route's not going to get open because you're playing hard flats, and lurk back on that corner route. And then so I'm going to use mesh spot instead of mesh post because people are actually doing this out of Pat's bunch now. They're using the route specialist and they're putting that little like middle hitch on a post, and with that you can recognize mesh post from a few things. The wheel route from the running back is like a tight wheel. It goes inside the drag, and it's really good. You can recognize it from that, and then you can also recognize the middle drag with the outside drag. If you see both of those, it's mesh post. So if they're running that setup, it's likely not going to get very open because you have two hard flats out there. You should just stick the running back for a second and break back on the post. But by that time they're sacked because they're sending 5 out. So the first step is playing the hard flats. You have to do it. If you're not able to play the sticks, don't play cloud flats. I'm telling you, unless you're playing like complete like bender break defense, whereas it can still break because it can get over it. Don't play cloud flats. You have to play hard flats this year. That's number one thing. Number two, you have to have good user recognition. Start to recognize what plays are good in which playbook. So if they're in Pats, they're going to be using maybe mesh post with the mesh spot, but that's rare. Maybe corner strike. They'll use 5-1-8 hook. They'll use Pat's core flat for sure. Maybe bunch trail, probably not. They're going to use verticals. And recognize that verticals is pretty easy too. You watch the running back on the streak, or you see that little quick. You can tell quick and easy that verticals post route's coming. It breaks relatively early in the play. So that's two things that you can recognize, as well as the outside wheel. And then Pat Sale, you recognize the post. So having great user recognition. And then the third thing is, once you have that recognition, knowing what you need to lurk. What's going to get over my hard flat this play? Oh, it has a corner route over here. Oh, he usually puts a slant over here with a drag, so the drag's gonna hold down the hard flat and the slant's gonna get over. Let me go lurk the slant. Stuff like that. Just having good user recognition and then knowing what you have to use it on a given play. But you have to play hard flats. You can't play clouds. Same thing goes for trips tight end. If you're in double and sail, you see the table route. You know that if you're playing a cover 2 hard flat, you know the tight end corner route is going to get over. Even with cover 2 cloud flat, because that corner route gets over cover 2 clouds. Double and sail on the backside, you know that deep corner route is going to get over your hard flats if you're in 3-3-5 odd or anything really. So just knowing you have to break back on that one. And if they're using the deep corner route on the left, they probably aren't keeping the table route on the right. So it's really two different recognitions. On the right side is recognizing the table route. If they block it, it's recognizing that you're probably dragging the tight end or doing something with the tight end, and you can see the middle guy streaking as well as the outside guy looking like it's a streak because it's a deep corner route because he runs for a while before he breaks. PA shot wheel, you can recognize that from the wheel if they keep it, and the S post on the outside. Those are the two ways that I really recognize that play. PA counter go, you can recognize it from that quick. The inside receiver makes a pretty quick break on his crosser, as well as the tight end if they leave that tight end on his out route. You can kind of tell that he's not running a streak and he's going to break. So those are the two ways that I recognize it. But really, guys, here's what I'm trying to teach you guys today. Number one, you have to play hard flats. Even if you don't want to, you're like, I don't want to get beat over the top. I don't trust my user. You have to play it. The guys are going to get over the cloud flat anyways. You have to play hard flats. You can't do it. I literally never play cloud flats unless it's 2nd and 18. I never do it, ever. So you have to play hard flats. You need to start having good user recognition. What routes can help you determine what my opponent's gonna run? What routes are gonna determine that? And what spots on the field are they coming from, so that I can look for a pre-snap. And 3, once you have good user recognition, go user it. Actually, just go user it and go get it done. Play some good defense and fill up the gaps where your user needed to be but isn't there anymore, as I showed with leaving my 3-rec when I know I have to go lurk the right side corner route. Put in the hard flat if I think they're going to try to attack the middle of the field, and I just want a hard flat to get them, take away their drags on the outside and let me do the rest. Those 3 things will help you guys get a lot better on defense. So I hope this was helpful, guys. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if we get 100 likes on this video, I'll drop you guys another tip on defense. Just kind of like beginner/medium stuff that I think will help you guys just get better at the game and be able to be more successful, man. So take it easy. Peace.